Boy Music Channel.
Alrighty then, g'day guys, and welcome. My name is Michael, and I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to the Ruby Phoenix, our Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure, where we take our lovely heroes into the lands of Tianzia in the Pathfinder setting of Galarion, and we go on our very own Asian-inspired fantasy adventure. Joining me today are my wonderful Patreons who support the channel, help me keep the lights on, and continue to do this awesome thing that I love doing. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. How you all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Hey.
I'm doing absolutely well and splendid. Looking forward to today's game because we have a rather exciting start to today. But before we begin, of course, we have a couple of announcements, of course. Starting, of course, with none other than apologies on behalf of Nick, who is our player that plays the sumo dwarf Hatsune. She's not available today, but we do wish her all the best and hope that she has a wonderful day. And, you know, this is also a good time for a PSA. PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, we love D&D. Everyone does. And it's kind of one of those things where we find ourselves going to a table, having a great time, but it's never a bad idea to say, hey, today I want to do something else. Today I want to go to a birthday party, or I want to go hang out and I want to play other board games. Don't find yourself locked in a campaign for 4 years, burning out. taking a break and having some time is always a good thing. Though I'm sure that's not the case with Hatsune. I just wanted to take that moment to use the opportunity to say it's okay to not be here. Because games can continue, games can pause. We're going to continue, but, but that's the nature of it. So, now, another big PSA is this weekend we have got some massive stuff on. We, of course, have the fundraiser, Level Up, that we're going to be running over on the Dreaded GMs channel, so be sure to come and tune in. It is 10 a.m. Australian Western Standard, 10 p.m. On the 9th of October. So that'll be the Saturday evening, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Yeah, for Eastern Standard. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, come tune in. It's a lot of fun, lots of cool stuff, and we'll have a little bit of a teaser for you at the end of the show today. Now, without any further ado, let's throw our ball over to our wonderful players to tell you about themselves and the characters that they are playing. Starting from the top of the screen, with Rick playing the role of Liu. Good morning, Rick. Tell us about yourself and the character you're playing.
Good morning, Michael. I play Liu. Liu is a Tengu monk. He subscribes to a form of martial arts practiced in his mountain village, came down to the big city to compete in a tournament and defend the honor of the tribe, essentially, and got his butt kicked. So ever since then, he's been drinking himself into a stupor, and on the way sort of invented a kind of hybrid martial arts that's somewhere between his own striking form and or drunken mastery, essentially. So he's not entirely sure how he wound up so far from a tavern and why he's chasing further education in a monastery, but he's tagging along with the rest of this bunch for the moment.
Very nice. Next up, of course, playing the role of Kaito, we have the delightful Sean. Sean, tell us about yourself and the character you're playing.
Kaito was bumped my computer. He was abandoned at a young age in Goka. He's been living by himself on the streets for effectively 10 years and surviving just by picking pockets, stealing food, and been getting by a surrogate father figure who sent them on this journey. So to find the masters, the monk masters?
Elemental masters.
Oh yeah, elemental masters.
Elemental masters. Yep, that's the one.
They get stronger.
All right, fantastic. And next up we have the delightful Taisho, played by our dear friend Captain Malik. Good morning, good evening.
Good morning. Yes, I'm Captain Malik. I've got my own Twitch channel, so please pop over on that on the 24th of October, if you don't mind me doing a very, very quick plug for myself. 24th of October, I will be streaming my campaign of Dark Heresy, 2nd edition. That's not what I said last week, but it's now true. 24th of October, which is a Sunday at 3 p.m. Central European Summer Time. So make the changes as you need. That's me. Taisho is I was going to say lovely man, but he's just odd. He's streetwise, lacking a little bit of intelligence, and it's all about strength. And he is an Oni who's part of an Oni syndicate that was in the is it the Ruby Phoenix city?
Goka.
That was in Goka. Thank you. And he is currently on the search, not for redemption, but to find out who the traitors within the syndicate are. Of course, he's not exactly that intelligent, and it's going to be a bit difficult for him. Hence the reason why he's enlisted, I was going to say, the help of his current fellow travelers. And he's also very much looking forward to trying to find out about the fire monk. And is also a little bit concerned about the darts that is currently heading towards him.
Yes, very true. Very true. We'll get into that in a minute. Last but certainly not least, playing the role of Tamaki is none other than our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion. Take it away, Neil.
Hello. Yes, I'm Neil from Immersion Diversion. I play video games and do tabletop streams. I play Tamaki, the investigator ancient elf who studies the Sabai fighting style, which is scarf fighting, whip fighting, stuff like that. and currently is a magistrate in training, but currently has discovered that the current situation we're in, my family has maybe taken part in, and I have no clue what's going on with that. So Tamaki's a little confused.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get to uncover a little bit more about the mystery behind Tamaki's family and their involvement with, of course, their current adversaries. But without any further ado, let us kick off today's session. But of course, just quickly before we do, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, if you are part of the Dead Aussie Gamer stream, then you know that you aren't invited here just as an audience member to sit and watch in the background. You are invited to come play and participate and alter the course of the events of today's session. A couple of things you can do in order to change the course of the events is, of course, use those channel points to force rerolls. Now, keeping in mind, rerolls are forced only for the GM. The players can choose to keep them or bank them for later. We have group inspirations, we have insight bonuses to help people with puzzles, and we also have plot twists that generate random acts. In addition, we also have a series of different things that you will be able to do through donations. Now, this week and only this week, we are going to be sending all donations that we make for this channel towards the fundraiser that's going to be happening on Sunday. So bear that in mind as we go into this. For $5, you can award a hero point or a jinx point. These are basically used to stave off death, petition the GM for stuff, or of course re-roll. Unlike the inspiration you would get from the channel points, these ones will carry over between games. $10 will give a GM or a player a wheel or woe, meaning that the situation will quickly turn in or against their favor. For $20, you can grant a player a natural 20. As you can see, Taisho currently is sitting pretty with a golden 20. So that is what they're for. They basically just function as a natural 20. And for $50, we will create a magic item for the group or a custom boss buff that will affect the campaign. Given the time, well, whenever you decide to donate the $50, if you do, we also offer a NPC that will sometimes run a couple of games. So, for example, our first NPC, you can kind of see here, until my voice goes up. Am I too high? No. Okay, maybe. The others are okay. Good. I don't know. Maybe I can fix that. I don't know. If I can, I'll try. Okay, so this current character, whose name is Okoye, was actually a donation from the audience, which has sparked off an entire side quest. So look, it's a big ask, it's a big donation, and I do.
As a boss.
What?
Did she start out as a boss?
Yeah, she started out as a boss. Yeah, that's it. She started out as a boss, and then now it's a side quest. So that's kind of it. The $50 is not just a one-off, like, hey, throw this out there and be done. It sparks a whole thing. So it is definitely worth it. There you go. All right, without any further ado. Our journey returns once again to the forest south of Goka as our heroes are traveling towards the mountains in order to try and find the Temple of the Dragon. It is their hopes there that they can find information leading to the elemental master of the Fire Scroll in order to learn the techniques required in order to overthrow the evil Oni Daimyo back in the city of Goka. Along their way, they were attacked viciously by a wounded werewolf, a woman by the name of Okoye Koga. She apparently, among with the other members of her clan, had resided deep within the forest, only really emerging to offer trade with the nearby townsfolk and merchants at allocated times. However, they had recently been attacked. A group of unseen assailants burnt and destroyed her village, and only she was able to escape. Realizing that she was missing a very rare and special artifact, she implored the group to forgive her for attacking them and to indeed help go back to the village and retrieve that missing artifact. It was a symbol of a friendship and a peace that lay between the nearby towns and the werewolf clans, and without it, well, it would only be a matter of time before the werewolves were hunted to extinction in this forest. Agreeing to help, our group managed to go and find the burnt ruin remains of their village. Very little remained, and as they began to pick through the bones and skeletons, Tamaki found something very interesting on the body of one of the werewolves. Clutched in his hands was a strip of cloth bearing the symbol of Tamaki's honorable household, something that Tamaki still has not yet had time to process. Meanwhile, while Liu patrols the exterior, and Hatsune and Bo likewise try to protect from outside influences, Kaito seems to be trying to comfort Tamaki, who seems distressed. However, in the shadows of the workshop, Taisho has uncovered what looks to be kind of a strange lockbox that has been pried open, likely the last known residence of the medallion that they are seeking. And that is when he smelled something on the wind and called out to a figure in the shadows, who emerged. A Tengu with a black robe and piercing red eyes emerged with very little to say. And while Taisho challenged the Tengu unleashed a dart that flies through the air towards him. And that is where we will begin with the attack from the dart as it flies in your direction. Oh, that is very loud.
Wow.
All right. A 19. Which is a solid hit.
Only just.
Now, Taisho, you only take 1 point of damage, but as you do, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Ninjas and their poisons.
Come on.
Oh.
Ooh, 20.
All right, with the 20, all of a sudden, the world becomes a bit wavy. It seems that everything is suddenly going sideways. Drugs in the needle that is dug into your shoulder. You grit your teeth, and as you do, you feel the blood coursing through your veins as you hold your ground firm. While groggy, you are still okay. You gain the clumsy condition, but remain conscious.
Oh, so it's still thanks.
All right, with that, we're going to roll initiative.
Apparently, I gave him.
All right, Taisho.
Oh yeah.
You are up
Hey.
first.
I gave him clumsy.
Yes, you gave him clumsy.
You gave him clumsy, of course you
It
did.
literally is your fault, man.
Yeah.
All right, Taisho, what do you do as you see this
Do
Tengu?
I see it? I'm on the
You
other
do not.
side.
It's not your turn. Shush.
Oh,
I don't,
Yeah,
Michael, I
Taisho,
don't
not
have a map.
Tamaki.
sorry.
Hold on one moment. I will share the map with everyone.
Once again, I'm catching up. So
There we
As
go.
per usual.
Map.
Yeah.
Map. There we go. All right.
Yeah. Our names are a little similar. Kind of.
What about Taisho and Kaito? I mean,
Well, yeah, your names are similar. Ours start with a T, so I was thinking, yeah, I don't know. Just go on.
Well, Taisho, he doesn't like the fact that he's been shot with what he considers an underhanded and dishonorable weapon. He's going to, as a result, take that as his cue to rage.
All right. Rage fills his body, and his skin begins to take a reddish hue. His tusks begin to stretch outwards and grow more prominently out of his jaw.
Absolutely. Giving this huge bellow of rage, he's going to run up to the Tengu and start slashing him.
Okay.
Where's my combat ability?
Dancing the tango.
Actions.
Tango with a Tengu.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. Very nice. That'll hit as your blade cuts into the Tengu.
I need to just
the
add
Tengu
+1
will-
because
As a reaction, use Nimble Dodge on itself, giving it a +2 to its AC. is your AC? AC is 19 now. Okay, good. All right, 12 points of damage wound the Tengu as your blade cuts into its side. So you've moved, you've attacked, and I do apologize. This was my own fault. You aren't clumsy. You're actually slowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's fine.
which means that you do not have a third turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Fine.
We got a plot twist.
Then
Ooh, a plot twist from Dazzle Sunstrider. Thank you so much. Dr. Y walks in. Hey, what's C's angry guy? Or is this a bad time? Goes and hides behind a boulder. Very nice. Well, you're always welcome here. You're always welcome here. Yes, long story short, Big Oni is battling a Tengu ninja. We're actually on the Oni side, weirdly enough, so there you go. Alright, as for Dazzle, my dear friend, my wonderful, wonderful person who has watched my channel long enough to have earned 5,000 channel points. You, my friend, get to pick. You can choose... Oh, no.
oh.
All
Not
right.
lost again, is it?
You can... No. You can choose the point of no return or the plot twist.
Oh, yeah.
what?
Okay, so yeah, there's the plot twist is basically my M. Night Shyamalan card, right? It's basically just what a twist like just happens. So the point of no return or the plot twist.
Oh no. There we go.
Oni, oh crap! I see what happens when the big guy gets angry. Oh, Dazzle's thinking about it. All right, while Dazzle's thinking, Kaito, you're up next.
So how loud is this rage? I'm
Oh yeah,
assuming...
you definitely hear you definitely hear the coming from inside and muffled behind the walls.
There's a lot of roaring going on.
Yeah. Well, that's something that we should probably check out. I'm curious as to, what Tamaki saw, but I should probably get going there.
Okay, very well. And we have decided we have our thing. It is the plot twist that is getting put into the stable. There we go. All right. So, Kaito, you take your first action to move up towards the house. You can see through the rubble and past, and you can see the hooded figure just beyond.
Okay, cool. I can actually do that one move. But yeah, so I see that he's fighting presumably one of the ninjas that attacked this place. So I'm definitely going to attack him.
Okay.
Take reduce water reach. And indeed. Alright. So I'm going to summon some water in my hand and just throw a bolt at it in the back of his head.
Alright, before you do so... Oh, I mean, you will do so. Oh, that's perfect. Anyway, I need you to make me a perception check.
Oh. No problem. Perception,
Kaito does not see the ninjas.
Yeah, he's all sorts of.
All right. Now, could you describe your attack for me?
I would say that he probably calls upon, because it's a spoken spell, so he'll call upon the water, form like a little ball of it in his hand, and then just kind of launch it, like a water bolt at the back of the head.
All right. So as you conjure a bolt of water, it flies through the air towards the your target, and as it does, all of a sudden, there is this gout of fire that burns and collides with the water from your attack. You look in the direction over by what appears to be a kind of just more of the burnt and broken buildings. You can't see very much beyond there, but there is a single lone figure who stands there watching you carefully, and they appear thusly. Just bear with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, done. Can you guys see that? Nope. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
No.
Oh, it's misbehaving. Okay. Yes. What you see is another ninja. This one looks a little bit different. It is definitely not a Tengu, but it is still wearing the same garbs as the other one. It seems to hold in its hand a series of like these kind of like hand gestures as they begin to move around, and as it does, it creates another ball of fire in its hand and seems to eyeball Tamaki with quite a vicious look.
Maki or Taisho? Kaito.
What's that? Sorry, Kaito. My apologies. Yes,
yeah.
I was doing it.
I'll say, if it's actually eyeing Tamaki, that's
you.
interesting.
Yeah. No.
I do call out to Tamaki and just be like, there's a situation here. We've got the ninjas are still here.
Oh, understatement of the year.
I also yell loud enough that hopefully anyone else in the nearby, like, like Hatsune or Liu hears it too. I just kind of shout it out to everybody.
All right, what do you call out?
I just call out like the ninjas are still here. We have a bad situation on our hands.
All right. Is there any response from the outside?
Yeah, Liu will respond, and because he probably also heard something of the initial shout from inside the workshop, and his actions will be on his turn. But they're here. Okay, I'm coming.
All right, very well. Okay, sorry, it is taking me a hot second. Sorry, there's a pun. There we go. Bam. Yeah, I'll just do it there.
That's kind of cool how it looks like. With her
All right.
arm there.
Yes.
All right, so Kaito, you see this individual, which hopefully you can see now.
Yes.
Any feelings, thoughts?
I see that definitely looks like a kitsune.
You do.
And if it's fire and I'm water, that's an interesting.
Aha, there we go. Okay, nope, I got it. Yes. Okay, good. Whoosh.
Yeah, I narrow my eyes at him in particular. As
All
well.
right.
Or them. I don't know if it's
That's true. All right. Yay! Thank you for your patience, everyone. There you go. That is our plot twist. The plot twist is there is someone who recognizes Kaito, someone who wields the antithesis to Kaito's kata magic. As Kaito uses water, this individual uses fire. There you go. All right. Next up is the Tengu ninjas. The first of the ninjas sees that Kaito is currently being attacked and focuses his attention entirely on Taisho. He begins by disengaging. As he does so, he makes an acrobatics check to try and backflip out of the way. Ooh. What is 10 plus your reflex save?
My reflex save is 6. That'll be 16.
All right, with a 16. Ooh, you may, do you have attack of opportunity as a skill?
No, but I'm just wondering how this ties in with my no escape. It's a reaction.
Oh, yeah.
The trigger,
Oh,
a foe within reach attempts to move away from you. So presuming that.
Yeah, no, that'll work. So you're moving to keep up. I need you to make me a perception check.
Cool.
Target number is 21. Also, thank you for the follow to our dear friend Gronk at KNB. Welcome in. Oh! Natural 20. All right, he tries to shake you, but you stay on him. He tries to move around, but you continue. Now, is there a limit to how far you can move, by the way?
Stride up to your speed, following the foe and keeping reach.
Okay, but you could
Fastest movement until it stops moving, or I have moved my full speed. So,
okay,
so I can keep moving up to my full speed.
No, that's fine. All right, so he's going to use his second action to then move again and stealth. This time, you may make a perception check.
Okay.
Now, because you've used your reaction once already, you can't use it again for this one. All right, and this time you lose sight of him. Just in time for him to pop out and throw a dart at you while you are flat-footed. Let's see. Now, there should be a way
like
for
the
me
thing
to...
that kids do when they run around like a table or something like that.
That's amazing.
Basically, what happens?
Yeah, basically. All right. Oh, natural 1! Oh, not even mad at that. Not even mad at that.
Running.
Oh, I think we lost.
Yeah.
Edward.
Edward. Yeah,
Hi?
that's fine. He'll come back.
Oh shit! No, I'm still here.
Yeah,
Can you
he's
hear
still
me?
here. He's just-
Oh yeah, no, I can hear you. Hold on, wait. Let me. Ugh,
Yes,
okay, now I
for
have to.
some
Now, hold on, now I have
video
to.
on
Now I
the
have to move people.
screen.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, better.
All right.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, there we go. So, here we go. As he basically throws the dart at you with a critical fumble. Until the end of the next phase, his attack requires an extra action to use. Oh, as he tries to aim carefully next time. Pretty much as he throws the dart, and it completely misses. He kind of looks, and you notice that there's kind of like a sense of pride that he's kind of lost here, as he feels as though you've not only managed to keep up with him, but you've managed to also avoid the attack. So next round, he is going to take extra care when it comes to trying to beat you. All right. Next up is the second of the Tengu ninjas, who appears by you, Liu. Can you make a perception check for me?
I can try. Rolled 2 accidentally. Sorry.
No,
Used
that's
the
okay.
first one.
All right, your first one. Let's see what happens. So that's a 7. Yeah, you're not gonna win because he's got a +10. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
bypass that. So the second Tengu appears in the bushes behind you and leaps over the little fence that you're at, and will attack you with the Wakizashi, striking for 6 points of damage with a sneak attack damage of let's see.
Just in the chat.
Yeah, with a sneak attack damage of 5. So it's an additional 5 damage to Liu. And as this happens, with their next action, they're going to strike at you with their needle. So another one of these like very thin metal needles strikes you in the neck, and let's see if you can make your fort save. Oof, not with that. Alright, you have your lethargy poison. Alright, you are now also slowed. But this time,
Hey, at least you got some sort of poison in your system. It's not alcohol, but it works.
That's true. Actually, it does feel pretty nice. Now, here's the important bit. Unlike Taisho, whose slow is now no longer in effect, your one is going to get progressively worse. All right. Now,
It'll slowly just make it more drunk. Actually. passes out.
All right. Now, with our third ninja. Come on, you. There we go. Yeah. With our third ninja. From over here. Which is our new friend, the fire ninja.
I'm just going to call him Browser.
Browser.
This is Firefox.
Ah, yeah, makes
Oh.
sense.
Hey.
I love that name. It sounds.
All right.
Nice.
So, he begins to form hand seals over his palms, and as he does, he makes a ranged attack, striking at you, Kaito. What is your AC? Is it 18?
No. It is 16.
All right. All right, you take a glorious 5 points of fire damage as a gout of flames makes its way towards you. What he then does is he then swirls his arms around, creating a ring of fire that engulfs you. Ooh, I wonder if I can do this. But yes. What's your reaction to that?
How tall is this ring of fire? Like,
Looking at the ring of fire, it appears to be like maybe 5-10 foot tall.
yeah.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to something new that I'm playing around with. I haven't gotten great at it, but I'm playing around with it. It is an asset from 2 Minute Tabletop, which is a wonderful, wonderful art maker. And what I can do is...
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you can create zones. Nice. That's cool. Really bad for my position, but cool.
That's awesome.
Can I lock that token? No. Nope. That's fine. There you go. All right. So yeah. So now you can see that fire. That was really cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How well can I see through it, or is it pretty?
It is
obscuring?
conceal. It's concealing.
Okay. I just kind of let out a shout because I was not expecting that. I need to find a way to get out of that.
All right. So that is his first and second action. With his third action, he will start to walk forward towards you. As he does, you see 2 streaks of fire sort of appearing on the ground where he's walking, kind of like his footprints themselves are setting a blaze behind him.
Okay, Cinderace.
What's that?
Oh, I just called the name of a Pokemon because there's a Pokemon that does that.
Ah.
It's a
All right.
rabbit, not a fox. But
All right. So what is your reaction to this guy?
Despite me wanting to make sure that nobody comes out of this alive, I do kind of want to keep him alive to find out more about him. I have questions. But at the same time, I don't want to die. So
Good call.
I'm probably more thinking about my own survival for the brief moment, but yeah, I have a lot of questions for this guy.
All right. Very nice.
Also, silently panicking inside
Ooh,
too.
and I can also do this if I want to, which will be a lot of fun if I can figure it out. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Did that work? Yeah! Love that. we go. Lighting effects. Dun 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 dun.
So that only actually affects me? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool, you can like localize it to certain people.
Huzzah! sorry. I'm playing around in the completely wrong place. It's just it's fire.
All
Come
right.
on, give me some.
Better to learn now than later when we regret it. You know. It's like,
Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's what he does. Then goes to Koga. Now Koga is going to rush over and try to basically put out the fires. She moves over and then she takes off her shirt as she then tries to not fan the flames, but put them out. However, it's very clear that the fire is magical in nature. She quickly then grabs out some water and begins to pour it onto her shirt, and that is all she does this round. Tamaki, it is your turn.
All right. So question. So I'm kind of in a dark area. I've got low light vision.
Yep.
It's not really showing up if it does, or I don't know what kind of vision I'd be able to see in.
All right. Let's see if I can add. Let's see if I can add this. So, player tokens. There we go. Token light. Token vision. I can give you dot vision. That's about it. And you've got it already.
Oh. I've got low light, but okay.
It's fine.
I guess if you're fine with that, yeah.
Yep. There you go. Done.
Wait. All right. So hearing all the commotion going on, I'm gonna stand up. Standing up would be a move because I did fall to the ground, right? You said standing up would be a move.
Oh yeah, you were on like your knees, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll stand up, and then I'm gonna do it on stride so I can go 1 or 5 to pick up the note, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I think it was just like a bolt of cloth. I don't think it was no.
Yeah, it was just
Well,
scrap of cloth.
Oh, scrap of cloth, yeah. Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Okay,
I like
so-
how the cloth is more important than like.
I don't know, But so then. I don't have to reach.
Exactly. That's why you shouldn't have gone for the cloth.
That's fine.
Help me! I'm dying. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Actually, you know
busting the
what?
chops.
I wouldn't run out that far. I'm gonna judge the situation after going here. I'm gonna try and take a quick look around and see, because I see the 3, or I hear the one in the building, right? The one that was, because I heard Taisho yell, so I'm thinking there's one in there. Do I see the one over by Liu? Or do I hear that one?
Oh, you
No.
got muted there, Michael.
Yeah, no, I think you could see that one.
Okay, and then I obviously see the one here. I'm going to take a quick look around and see if there's any others surrounding us, if possible.
Yeah, very well. Kaito, you're inside of a giant burning ring, and you see Tamaki going.
I'm just judging the situation. Olga ran over to her.
It's a
so-
set piece. You have
You
to
take-
understand this water sorcerer. He's going to blast his way out with water like the
Oh yeah,
elemental
absolutely,
counters.
absolutely.
Please don't
three-
spoil
Yeah,
it.
excellent.
Rick.
Yeah. 3.
That's exactly
yeah,
what I
yeah, very
wanted.
well. Tamaki, you spend 3 rounds assessing the situation.
I'm looking to see if there's any more like ninjas or anything.
Yes, sure. You take an action. You move over away from the house. Second action, you look around and you see 2 of the 3 ninjas. You know that there's probably 1 or 2 inside the house fighting Taisho, but that is all. You have 1 more action.
Oh, it wasn't an action to stand up from before?
I don't think standing up is its own individual action, but you can I think it just takes like 5 foot of movement to do so.
In which case,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that is
going
what it is in
to
Pathfinder, yeah.
I'm gonna use an interact and just pull a elixir of life out to get it ready for Kaito when he comes out.
Very well.
So I pull out.
You just stand there shaking the bottle and.
No, I'm like getting ready.
It's for you when you get out.
All right, Liu, it is your turn.
You will stagger back as though succumbing to the effects of the poison, and then reverse his momentum to come back with a flurry of blows. So assume a stumbling stance and then flurry of blows.
Nice, nice. You kind of fall backwards, and I'm even going to say that this is going to drop the guard of the Tengu. So you're not even going to need to make your check. He is flat-footed.
Okay, nice.
I liked that roleplay. That was good. All right, you stagger backwards. Make your attacks.
Hang on.
To answer the
And
to really
roll
quickly
as I
answer
come to
the
a space on my
question
screen.
that Arjun
Got it.
said, to do donations go to the charity this week?
Oh,
yes,
no.
yes they do.
No.
All right, so yes, all donations for today's stream, for all the streams this week, are going towards the charity. So there you go. All
Critical
right,
miss.
critical miss.
No.
All right, let's find out what happens here as you lean forward. And that's a critical miss even with the flat-footed, so that's unfortunate. That's double unfortunate. That's all the kinds of
Yeah, that's a
unfortunate.
straight 1, so
All right, pick a number between 1 to 5.
I'll go with 4.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a melee attack. Fog of War. Apparently, the poison has affected you more than you would like to give it credit for, as your eyes begin to get hazy, and you gain the dazzle condition.
Ooh.
Alright, well I will still make the second attempt at attack. Gets through concealment.
Got a little too drunk. My eyes.
All right, so that was your flurry of blows action. You do have technically one more action. No, actually, no, you don't, because you're slowed. So you have. Well, I mean, not that it makes a difference, because you took the stances one action, and then flurry of blows, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep,
yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So slow eats up one of your your third action. So that is perfectly fine. At the end of the round. At the end of the round, is that when it is? Sorry, I just need to double check the poison. Usable, yada yada yada. Lasts for 4 hours. Yep. Yeah, stage 2.
Oh no.
All right, so
Am I
let's
not going
see.
to roll against that?
Yeah, no, you get a roll. You do get a roll.
I just
You're like, holy crap, just automatically. That's a.
Oh.
Well, that
come
helps. All right, you upgrade to stage 2, meaning you gain another slow. What happens there? So yeah, you get slowed.
Does that mean he likes like one action then?
Yeah, I get 1 action.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, slowed 2. And what's D28?
28.
I don't know what D28 is. It's a thing.
I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. But that's fine. I'm gonna leave that there. All right, and then you'll have. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think that might be you take some damage, but whatever. I'll ignore it. Fine. All right.
D28
we
of
have-
damage.
We have a 100 $100 dues to highlight my message as an example. Well done. Your message has been highlighted, Oracle, and it is wonderful to see you here. Okay, so for those people who have just joined in, long story short, a group of ninjas are attacking our martial artists on their way to the Dragon Temple. A bunch of Tengu ninjas in the company of this, who you can see here, who is our plot twist. We literally got the plot twist. Who has, yes, see, so, plot twist, who apparently looks like Kaito, but uses fire instead. What does this mean? What relationship do they have? Only time will tell. Alright, so yeah. So you're currently stage 2 of the poison. Stage 3 is you will be, unconscious if you do not save. And then stage 4 is still unconscious. Just unconscious for hours and hours and hours. Alright, there you go. Alright, Taisho, we return to you on the interior of the workshop. As the werewolf hut seems to be destroyed around you, you can see the glowing light of the fire coming from outside. This burning smell and sensation seems to like just permeate everywhere. You know that charcoal doesn't burn very well, but there's enough wood here that there's still enough to go up.
That's fine. Sorry, could you share the map with me again? I managed to get rid of it somehow. Thank you.
There you are.
Taisho, while he can smell, he knows what's fire. He knows what fire smells like. When Taisho was a very, very long time ago, a fire elemental of sorts. He knows what it smells like because that was his thing. And then stuff went down, so he's no longer a fire elemental. He's now an Oni. But he's still intent upon the Tengu who has run away from him. So he's going to yell at him. Come back here, you. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, come back here, you sneaky, unhonorable creature! And run up and start slashing at him again. And he said my slowed is gone, right?
Yes, correct. You are no longer slowed.
In that case... Well, since I was slowed last time, do you want to say that my rage... I can now rage, or do you want to just let it go?
No, you can rage.
Well, no, it's last time I was slowed and I took 3 actions instead of 2.
Oh, okay, then in that case we'll make this round the slow. That's fine.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Then I'll just move and slash at him for once. Not with a roll like that.
All right, no indeed. As you turn to try and take an attack, he ducks, and your sword impales the wooden strut behind it. I would also like to take a moment to thank Aya for the $20, which is going, of course, to our fundraiser for the Natural 20 for me.
Oh. Wait, why was I?
No.
I was clapping for the donation.
You're like, yay, donation! Wait, what's happening? Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! Nutty 20. Thank you, Art. You spoil me. Yay! I love nat 20s. Okay, so Taicho, you have moved and you have attacked. That will bring you to the end of your turn as payback for the rage from before. Kaito. Amidst the roaring flames, you can see Okoye, the werewolf, who is, of course, your friend and ally, trying very desperately to clear the flames.
I tell her, just don't worry about that. I can't pick up myself without picking up the flames themselves.
No, I can pick you up, can't I?
Okay.
Hold on, can I? Okay, you know what? There, try that. Can you even pick yourself up now?
I'm picking up invisible flames.
Ugh, okay, fine, whatever. I will figure out a way to make that token an unfriendly token.
But I'm just gonna jump out of it, probably taking damage, so I'm prepared for that.
Oh, so you're just gonna straight up walk. All right,
I'm just gonna jump out and then.
All right,
shoot
reflex
a
save
dog
for me,
push
my
at
man,
him.
my dude, as you do so.
All right. Reflex save. I'm not bad at that.
All right, 18. That'll do half damage, which is good. As you will
Yes.
take.
Ooh.
Wow! Straight 6s.
Holy crap!
All right, well, good thing you take half damage, because that is 9 damage.
That would have taken me out. Wow.
Look, if I'm being deadly honest, I was not expecting you to simply walk through that. That was kind of like a a moment to like have your hello father kind of moment. But I mean, I guess walking through it's an option.
Yay! He's in his own form of a rage right now. He just leaps through and just.
Oh yeah. But there is immediate regret. There's kind of this moment of like, this is gonna be so badass, and then whoosh, I'm nearly dead.
This is gonna hurt. Oh, not that much.
All right, you step out of the flames. The fire is still kind of burning you. Again, it is burning unnaturally hot as you walk towards the this other figure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my last level 1. Oh no, I have 4 at this level. Yeah. I have 2 more, so I can cast this without worrying. I'm gonna cast a hydraulic push on the mysterious fox.
Oof. No, that will not do it.
Dang it, Kaito! Why?
As you do so, you watch as he creates a ring of fire around his belly, and as he does, the water seems to sizzle as it hits the fire. He then twists it, and then sort of has the your stream of water sort of curve around his body, so that he basically deflects it to one side.
Who are you? Say something.
He says, "You do not know me, but I know you, Kaito. You have taken everything from me, and I will burn everything you are, everything you know. It shall come to an end."
I haven't taken anything. Things have only been taken from... Well, okay. Never mind. I've taken several things. But things mostly have been taken from me.
You can see this individual looks at you with these very deep eyes. As you look carefully at them, they look very similar to yours, but with a hideous burn mark over one side of this individual's face. He says, "You know nothing!" and will unleash burning hands upon you. All right. So, burning hands. There we go. Let me just sort this out real quick. Can you make me a reflex save?
Let's hope this one also works.
All right, a 12 is not high enough, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
This is gonna hurt.
All right, that is 2d6 fire damage. That is 6 points of fire damage. You're still up.
Still standing. I could use that potion now.
But that is 2 actions as you basically just watch this individual. Like I said, he is just filled with rage for Kaito as he takes a deep breath in, leans backwards, and then as he does, you see this.
Wow.
Stretch out over Kaito.
Oh.
All right. Ira Janasi has redeemed a
another
plot
one.
twist.
Another one, please.
Well, good. 'Cause I've got a burning hands remaining 2, but it's
All right.
one.
Sean's actually dead. No, I was kidding.
Ooh, scars and wounds to customization. I haven't had a chance to have a look at scars and wounds on Hero Forge, but I
That's
think
cool.
they're they're in the decals now, which is cool. But the fox face doesn't have the decal, unfortunately. But there is a really cool One Piece one, which I was very happy with. And you want to know how crazy it is? Like the injury decals on Hero Forge, they actually have like injured and bruised knuckles from like punching walls and stuff. That's how
that's
detailed
cool.
it is. Yeah,
Nice.
tons of stuff.
I gotta go back. I gotta check that out. 'Cause that's-
All right.
Yeah, that would be fun.
All right. So yeah, that is. Can I just straight up delete that? There we go. Done. Bush. There you go. All right. Plot twist card for Ire Genasi. You have a choice of bad decision or all in the details.
I feel like several of those have been made already.
All in the details or bad decision. It is your choice. All right. In the meantime, however, that is the fox's turn. He is going to use one action, which you watch the fire build up, and then he breathes it out. All right. The Tengu Ninja number 1, which is this one here, I believe, is going to start attacking Taicho. It you know, like you've mentioned that it's dishonorable. It does not disagree. He takes out the needle, and once again will try to stab you in the neck here. He misses, and quickly converts himself to a martial arts stance, trying to kick you in the jaw. Oh, sorry, ignore that one. I did say ignore it before we rolled it, so I just need to... There we go. So this is more accurate. Still misses. And with their third action, they draw a small object from the back of their pouch, and that is all. The next Tengu seeing that that you're not doing great, is going to back off and try to just harass you. So he is going to take a defensive stance, and he is going to ready an action to attack you if you step up to him. He's basically just preventing you from trying to help your friends.
Dang.
Bad decision. Ooh, okay, I like that. Let's see what happens there.
Oh no.
All right. Now, Koga. Okay, we're going to go with bad decision. I like bad decision right now. And the bad decision here is this guy believing that Louis was going to back up his friends. As from behind, Okoye rushes over to the one that was attacking Liu and literally does a pounce attack. Digging into it with her jaws, dealing 15 points of damage, and with a second action, hitting with the jaws again. I don't see why it just doesn't keep ripping him apart. No, I think that's it. All right, so yeah, move, attack, done. All right. So the bad decision this guy makes, he has now dropped his readied action, as he was readying an action to attack if Louis approached, but he has been interrupted now that he has been ambushed. Tamaki, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to run up in front of Kaito.
Alright, that fire is now gone, by the way.
Kind of turn around, and I'm going to say, can I use it? The healing potion on you.
Yes, please.
And then I just stick it in his mouth so he can drink it up.
Alright, you take one action to move over, one action to pour the concoction into Kaito's mouth.
You heal 4 HP. Not a whole lot, but something.
It helps, Alright.
Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah.
Alright, you feel the
then-
injury starting to seep away as the potion begins to do its work. Tamaki, you've got one more action. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and trip the ninja fox from where I am.
Sure. Alright, make your attack.
My scarf. Is it a athletics, or is it just an attack with the blade scarf?
It's an attack with the blade scarf.
Scarf. Alright, cool.
Scarf.
Ooh! Oh, well.
Unfortunate. That is a
was
miss.
a 20, I saw the 20!
as you lash out with the scarf, it does indeed miss.
I like the range of emotions on that, though. Oh.
Ah, very close. All right, Liu, it is your turn.
I have a grand one action, so have the choice of either drawing a throwing weapon or moving up. I'm just going to move up in an attempt to help
Given
corner
your
this guy.
Given your martial arts style, I will allow you to make a single attack as part of this motion, as rather than running and then falling unconscious potentially, you literally throw your body weight, and as you fall unconscious, use it to make that attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, look, as someone who has studied Jingmao in Southern style drunken kung fu, that literally one of the techniques is putting yourself horizontally and just throwing yourself at someone's upper body. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do this with the momentum from your movement rather than an attack.
Oh.
Yeah, and the dice continue to hit me.
Cool.
All right, it does indeed. All right, so you do throw yourself at them. All right, let's see how the lethargy poison goes.
Is there
So-
flanking in this?
Is there flanking? Yeah, he's flat-footed, but that wouldn't help.
Oh. Gotcha.
Oh, that nat 20. All right. And with that, you go to stage 3.
I'm
Where?
unconscious.
You fall unconscious, which basically is part of, like I said, is part of the leap as you fling yourself forward and just. this ninja's like this freaking Tengu. All right. Taisho, we go back to you.
Ultimate team of misfits that we've created here.
Taisho grins. It's this very sort of this very toothy grin, and it's possibly quite good that you're all not there, because there's a very sinister quality to it. And basically, what I'm trying to do here is I would like to intimidate the Tengo in order to demoralize him.
Ooh, very nice. All right, make an intimidation check.
And I gain a +1 because of my intimidating prowess. Would you say that I can use my physical strength in order to gain a bonus?
I'd say no, just because these guys
Okay.
wouldn't necessarily be intimidated by that.
Sure. Okay.
Hit him with a flaming board, then maybe. But
And also, there's it's kind of weirdly worded, but the raging intimidation means that I can use it when I'm raging, so I can use this intimidate when I'm raging. Intimidation. Ah, damn it! Too many things open.
yeah. Oh, that's where it came from.
15.
All right, 15. The DC here is 10 plus the will save of the creature. The will save of the creature is, I think it's higher than 5. Let me just double check here. Will save is 6. Unfortunate. Also, Salso Ray! Thank you so much for the subscription. It is wonderful to see you. Please enjoy yourself while you are here. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, so as you attempt to intimidate this creature, you can't see any change in its beak. Its stoic face remains the same. Whatever these creatures are, or wherever they belong, these ninjas are highly trained. They are soldiers. They are warriors.
The grin that Tasha has spreads even wider as he realizes that this is going to be a fun fight.
Oh, no.
Does that count towards as one of my actions? The intimidation.
Yes, the intimidation will count towards one of your actions.
Cool, fine. Then I will use my remaining 2 actions to slice at the Tengu. Oh, come on, dice, help me out here, please. Please. The second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
He's like, no.
So what
Dice
happens is
haven't
that
been
my
liking dice that much.
sword comes round, and he dodges, but I'm able to switch the blade as it comes around and come up with and come back with an upward strike, hopefully striking him very hard.
All right, very nice. As you do so, let's see how that goes.
10 points.
All right.
He's out of box.
All right. For 10 points of damage, he does not look great. Absolutely does not look great. What level are you guys? Just, you know, for a friend.
Level 2.
Ooh.
Level 2A. I have nothing close enough, but that's... I mean, I guess...
Oh no.
Okay, I don't have anything close enough, but this is gonna have to be it.
Oh
Higher
no.
what?
Nothing.
Eric and Nasty, what the hell have you done?
Well, it's not going to affect me. I'm asleep, so
That's
go,
very true.
go nuts, guys.
He'll be the one to show up next to you.
All right, here we go.
Oh no, Taisho is going to throw himself into this. He's going to love it.
All right. So, as you've slashed and cut, the Tengu is definitely on the injured side. You can hear the sounds of the battles coming through. The other Tengu over by Liu is also struggling. Everyone's kind of in the midst of their fight. The only one who's not currently is Kaito and the ninja that he's dealing with. It is now Kaito's turn, and before we do so, I want to give a massive thank you to Aya Janasi for the thing that is about to happen. Thank you so much. $50 donation is absolutely wonderful. It goes an incredibly long way to supporting the channel, as well as in this case supporting our fundraiser this weekend. So your generosity is very much appreciated, and I am going to make sure that you do not get disappointed by the boss buff that you have just purchased. To my players, it was very nice knowing you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's not going to be that bad. Though I am going to throw a gift in the ring here. And that is in the form of this scene. Yes. So bear with me for a moment. And Kaito, I do apologize. We will come back to your turn in just a moment.
Yep,
All right.
problem.
So,
That's a crit, dude.
nope, that's not the one. Hold on. Apologies.
Yeah, happy boss. Yeah,
Right.
you're still gonna die, but it's happy.
Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, here we go.
Oh, headphone.
Liu, you find yourself at the base of what looks to be a series of beautiful mountains. And as you do so, a waterfall pours down along the rippling canyons. But the mountains don't look quite right. Instead, they look to be more like an ink painting than an actual real mountainside. Even the water themselves, as they splash, turn into almost perfect circles as they create the foam and the froth from down beneath the mountainside. As you make your way there, you see a variety of strange creatures. They kind of look like raccoons. One of them seems to wear this wide-brimmed hat and straddles what looks to be a massive gourd that sloshes around with a very expensive label of sake. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to take another moment to thank Aya Janasi for another $50 donation. Just wants chaos. Whatever will help the party with the $50. Magic items. I don't want anyone to die. Don't worry, no one's going to die. I'll tell you what. As the spirit of that $50 goes towards our players' benefit, I will allow my players to decide what benefit they would like to get from it. You may choose a magic item. You may choose two natural 20s and a wheel of woe. You know, whatever combination, I will let my players decide. But once I get through this scene, because I want to do this thing. This is my gift. This is not coming out of your donation. So, you see this tiny little raccoon creature. The raccoon looks over to you and says, "Ooh, are you?" And I am Paco. Can you say Paco?
I can say Baku. But yes, I am Liu.
Why are you here, Paco? I am Paco. Why are you here, Liu?
I believe I am here because I have been
Wrong!
so...
He smacks you on the head with what looks to be a big stick of bamboo.
Oh,
You are here because the great mountain spirits have poured mana from the heavens here. And you have a concussion. So, Mr. Liu, Master, what was your martial arts style? Before you took whatever this is.
I think of it as a combination of almost a Muay Thai striking style, but
Sure. He'll describe your style very appropriately, and he'll say, "Look at you now. You are so pickled. I could serve you with a good beer. But you haven't even realized the path that you're on leads to the heavens themselves. Did you? No, smack." Alright, what is Lou's response?
Shield himself from the bamboo stick.
Stop hitting me, you little bastard! He says, Come with me. No, carry me. He walks up to you and he puts his hands up, almost like a child expecting to be carried.
Liu reaches past him for the gourd.
As you try to do so, you stop for a moment. You realize the gourd is very furry. Now, I'm not going to go into Tanuki lore, but for those who understand Tanuki lore, will understand what this large gourd-looking thing is without me having to tell them. It is up to you if you choose to continue to grab at that.
I will not. I know a little bit about Tanuki lore.
Excellent, good. I can keep my PG rating. So you grab. So do you grab the Tanuki?
Sure. I'm not nearly pickled enough for this.
All
But
right.
the concussion makes sense. So let's see where this goes.
All right. He guides you, taking you across what looks to be a roving field filled with cherry blossoms. Again, everything except this Tanuki appears to be in that very, very kind of inky style. Even the petals that fall are almost like stamps, I guess, of like sakura blossoms, and they kind of fall in a very perfect tandem around. As you eventually come to the edge of the lapping river that flows down from the mountains, he says, "A long time ago, all of the gods gathered at the top of that mountain." Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Good. They gathered there for a
That
banquet.
mountain?
That mountain. They gathered there for a banquet, you see. And the banquet was to determine who would be the new god. It's amazing. Because everyone wanted to be the new god. Oh, I want to be the god of dragons. Oh, I want to be the god of coconuts. You know, there's gods for everything. Gods for everything. So it's to welcome a new god. And part of the celebration is for them to enjoy the feast, enjoy a cup of fine sake that is grown special on the top of the mountain, and enjoy a beautiful peach. It's called the peach ceremony. It is a whole thing. But not long ago, one of these peaches fell from the top of the mountain because some oaf threw it off, and rolled down the mountain through the river. Right here. He points at the water. Do you see it, Lou?
No, there's no peach there. What are you talking about? You're drunk.
He smacks you on the head. Yes! Very! As he then says, I picked up the peach, and I was going to eat it because I was famished. But what I discovered was that I could make some pretty good booze out of it. So, I got my finest sake, and I steeped it for 30 long years in a barrel with the peach. And do you know what came out of the barrel? Oh no, you've changed locations. Now my eyes have to adjust. There you are. Hello. Yes. Now, what was I saying? Barrel of booze.
30 years.
Yes.
Peach-infused sake. I'm
Yes.
liking the sound of this. Please continue.
Good. Now listen, Liu. You must find the sake. Because
You made the sake. Do you not know where you left the barrel?
smack! If I knew where I left the barrel, I wouldn't need you to find it. Find the sake, Liu. Because you are my son.
What? No!
You're not? Oh, okay. But find it anyway. Because it's some good shit.
Okay.
Alright, at this point, Liu, I'm going to give you a inspiration point. So this is equivalent to a hero point, but of course you can use the rerolls for today. Your character is revived as you're smacked on the head, but you are revived on whatever hit points you currently have. You are still slowed 1, but the poison has worked its way through your system. As each hit from the staff of bamboo has sobered you up from the poisons that churn through your veins, your many years of basically pickling yourself have actually developed a rather powerful and rather potent aversion to things of making your mind and your body sluggish. So your eyes kind of shoot awake as you can see the werewolf still battling the Tengu above you. But there's just kind of this ringing in your ear, and this kind of throbbing in your head. But that is what happens here.
This feels deeply familiar.
So,
Picking up on the ground with a throbbing head.
so I want to thank Ira Janasi for the donation, but that is your bonus to the boss bar, is that Lou is not out of combat for what is about to happen. So there you go. And I hope you enjoyed the little side story thing.
Also, I think we decided on our option.
Oh, did you? Has that conversation happened? Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, go. What
It
are we
happened in
doing?
the chat.
Did it?
happened in the chat.
We want Lou to have a special ability from that dream.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
If that's possible.
Yeah, okay. Lou, in your hands you hold a bamboo stick. It is a quarterstaff of infinite sake.
Whoa!
So, the quarterstaff of infinite sake can always be used in order to pour from the top section. For those of you
It's
who...
like a long straw.
Yeah, basically. For those of you who've seen bamboo properly, right, they have segments to the bamboo. Now, you could snap off any of these segments, and it will regrow by the next day, right? There are 5 segments to the whole staff, and as long as you keep one, as long as you have the physical, even an empty cylinder of one, you know, it'll regrow by the next morning, but only one will regrow. Inside that section, you can pop basically the top off, and it is filled with basically what is effectively an energy drink can worth of premium sake.
Like a cup of sake for every segment he breaks off.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So there you go. Consuming the sake, breaking off a piece and consuming the sake is a single action. Doing so will also heal 1d8 plus your current wisdom. Sorry, wisdom score. Not score, modifier.
Bonus.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So whoever drinks it will get their wisdom bonus in addition to the 1d8. So yeah, and you've got, like I said, 5 of these little things. So there you go. That is the magic item.
One each day, or...
Pardon? No, you have
grows...
5 each day. You have 5 each day. Almost as if there's one for everyone. So there's 5 each day. And like I said, it'll regrow at the end. It can also be used entirely and perfectly functional as a magical quarterstaff as well. And it matches all the features for things like flurry of blows, blah 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 blah, and all that sort of stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And even when you've snapped a piece off and you've drunk it, another piece will immediately grow, but that piece will be empty, if that makes sense. So it's always a quarterstaff.
Yeah, it doesn't eventually become like a little tiny...
yeah, it doesn't become a... Yeah. It's always a quarterstaff. Alright, there you go. You have a magic item courtesy of Ira Janasi. So thank you so much for that. There you go.
It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Wow.
And now you don't have to worry about being so far away from a bar.
Jeez.
Okay, there you go. So Ira Janasi, thank you so much, and thank you for the 1,000 bits just there. Again, even the bits are going to be going to find the liver of Vecna.
The liver.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yes. So thank you, Ira Janasi, also for the 1,000 bits, because those are also going to the fundraiser at the end of the week. So yay! All the good stuff is happening. All right. Sorry, I think we've done the peaceful thing enough. Let's kick back into it as
every time he swings at someone with the bamboo, it just splashes sake everywhere, but it only counts when he drinks it. Then it empties.
Well, keeping in mind, it still functions perfectly as sake, so he could put it in his mouth and breathe fire. You know, like it's still sake. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have to use it as the potion if he wants to. But yeah.
No, you just see it like splashing sake around as he's like hitting people with it.
All right. Now, keeping in mind, there's a reason why you got all the good stuff. So here we go. Now, back to Kaito. Let us boop. All right. Around you, the dry grass is starting to burn. Lights begin to illuminate from all around you as the mysterious Kitsune ninja is staring directly at you. What do you wish to do? You feel a little bit better from the potion that Tamaki gave you, but you're still not all up. This person definitely has something against you, though.
Great. Whatever grudge you have against me, I didn't mean anything by it. If I wronged you in some way, please tell me. I don't like. But that still can't forgive what you've done here either.
He looks at you and he says, "You know nothing, and you claim to lecture me. Tell me what is right and wrong. You are the worst kind of kitsune."
Fine then. I'll just keep fighting.
Finally, something we can agree on. All right.
I'm gonna cast my final level 1 spell. I'm gonna use Hydraulic Push again because that does the most damage. Even though I thought using my own burning hands against him would be kind of fun, but
Oh. and this time what he does is he creates two flaming swords out of his hands, and he slices the middle of your torrent, cutting it so that it slices both paths behind him. You have barely come to understand your powers.
I'm trying.
He says, let me show you what you're truly capable of. And you watch. And as he does so, he then slams his hand into the ground. A series of Sanskrit starts to create a perfect circle around him as he is engulfed in flames. His body is incinerated in an instant in a conflagration of fire.
Oh no.
And his whole body rises as a giant flame.
Whoa.
All right. As he looks towards you, you can make actually both you and Tamaki can make perception checks. His name is now Reverse Kaito. Yes, 100%. Oh, you see nothing.
Oops. That was not perception.
Don't look
Glad I
straight into
didn't
the
accidentally
fire.
roll it.
Oh,
The fire's too bright.
Even fake dice hate me. What the hell?
All right, look. You both failed to notice that the Reverse Kaito has left. This is a summon, not a transformation. He used it to cover his escape. I just want you, the players, to know that he has escaped, but your characters have no clue. As this fire is now there. So it is going to make an example of you, Tamaki.
Yeah, not me. I mean, oh no.
26 to hit.
Yep.
As a tendril of fire deals 10 points of damage.
Ah, ouch.
How you looking?
Not too good.
Yeah, not too good to find not too good.
that's
As you might say, I'm on fire. No, just kidding.
All right.
Usually
As that
a good sign.
All right. So as the lash flies out and strikes you, it uses the other two tendrils to stretch out. And as it does, you watch the flames
Whoa!
encircle the whole area. The fires burn bright like a wildfire. In fact, that is actually what this creature is called. Alright. The Tengu ninjas see the fire, and they will immediately try to retreat. They're going to take 3 actions apiece to run. You know what? I'm just going to leave the I'm going to leave the fire there because that's not going to go anywhere. All right. So, as the Tengus look at the fire, they quickly try to retreat. Unless anyone has an attack of opportunity, you cannot stop them from retreating. But if you would like, Taisho, you can follow him a little bit if you would like to do so. But he's going to use.
Well, he's going to try. He's going to try at least. It's just focused upon him right now.
Yep, not a problem. All right. So you watch as the Tengu runs, and you notice that both Tengus head for the well and immediately jump in. All right, which brings us to Okoye. She says, "No, I haven't found it. I haven't found my amulet." Anyone respond?
Oh. We could always come back. Right now, we need to focus on survival.
You said it's an artifact. It can't be destroyed that easily.
I didn't say it's an artifact.
Oh, I thought
Nope,
you said-
not even
It's just an
remotely.
object. It's a metal object. It'll melt.
That's
Well-
true.
I can't leave. I can't leave it. She returns to where Taisho is and starts frantically looking around. I had it here. I know I did. She's digging through the ashes. As we then go to
But-
Tamaki.
All right.
Now, don't worry about moving your characters. I'm going to move everyone from this point on.
Yeah. Seeing the flame, I'm going to try and run towards the house, and I'm gonna grab Kaito on my way, just kind of underarm him and grab him.
So one action to grab Kaito, unless Kaito resists.
He'll initially kind of like kick, but then realizes what's happening.
What's your strength score, Tamaki?
Oh, my strength score
Yeah.
is just a 10.
One moment, please.
Well, luckily Kaido was kind of light.
I mean, my athletics is a 4, but I don't know if that matters here.
Let's see. Well, that is an absolute no, because currently you are carrying 7.4 bulk, which is our weight limit, and your limit
okay.
is 10. Between Kaito, who currently has a bulk of 1.1 before you count his own weight, you are not going to be
Yeah.
able to carry him.
Yeah,
Okay, no
Kaido
problem.
weighs 100 pounds.
In which case I will still run, but I'll at least try to take an action to try and stop this thing. I'm going to, as an interact action, pull out a bottle of lightning, and I'm going to toss it at him.
All right. You grab the bottle of lightning. It sizzles and crackles in your hand as you fling it across the field towards the creature. Please drop it in the combat tracker.
That is a 17.
17 against its AC. All right,
Yeah.
as the bottle lands inside of it, you see the lightning spark up.
Okay.
And as it does, it fizzles out. And the bottle turns to ash and melts inside its body.
Okay.
Effectively, you missed, but this is cool.
Yeah, so then I will turn and run. I'm going to run into the building nearest us with a movement of 30.
All right, so you're going to move your full movement?
Yeah.
All right, so you will head to there. All right.
Now I'll just say,
Oh,
hello
what's happening
us
to Liu?
outside.
Oh, that's what that poison does. So Liu, that's the... Wait.
That looks
On
like
Tamaki.
fire damage, though.
Oh! Oh, that's persistent damage. You are actually on fire from the,
Oh, ow.
from the thing. Yeah. There you go.
What
So you
damage did I take?
Huh? You just took, some damage. 4. You took 4
What
damage.
damage? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, it did that. So yeah, ow.
Yeah, it's already done that.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm very flammable. so
I'm
that
gone
scares
again on
me.
the.
Oh, are you?
Oh, he moved.
Yeah.
On the bright
Oh,
side, the
your
fire is out,
bag
according.
menu.
Oh, did it die? Hold on.
Yeah, your phone died or something.
No, hang on, sorry. Well, apologies. I got it.
Panic!
All right, Liu, you're up next.
I figure Liu's probably still focused on the ninja, so I'm not sure that he's going to be aware of the of what's going on. It's just the fire is fire, and the living wildfire is barely going to be able to see. So he's going to stand up and make his way as quickly as his groggy condition will manage towards the well.
All right. Oh,
It
There you
just
go.
keeps getting weird.
What is a wildfire? They grow in strength.
Yeah.
Or will usually grow outwards.
all right. Liu makes his way towards the well. Looking down, you could see a very, very deep well with a single rope that seems to dangle down and then end in what looks to be water.
I think that's pretty much all I can do for the round.
Okay. Oh yes, because you got the slow, but the slow is now
Yep.
worn out. By the way.
From next turn, depending on how threatened he feels with the fire, he's probably going to start trying to drop stones on top of the ninjas that he presumes to be at the bottom of the well.
Nice. All right. Taisho, it is now your turn. You can see Okoye digging through the rubble. You've seen Tamaki rush in. The fires are now scorching high, and it looks as though it's almost trying to create a dome around you.
Taisho, he can smell the fire. He knows what the smell of fire sound, what its smell is, and what the smell of different materials is like when it burns. He also knows the feel of it, and that doesn't shock him out of the rage, but it knocks him out of his rage because he's not.
He calms down. He focuses.
He calms down. Yeah. It's not that he focuses. It's more that this touches a part of him which he has not experienced. Well, he can't remember when the last time he experienced something like this, and he is a little bit transfixed. So he's going to actually. Oh, sorry, I can't move it. He's going to move outwards. And how far away is the fire?
The closest fire flare to you, I guess, is like maybe 30 foot, 35 foot.
Okay, that's fine. He's going to move out, and he's going to. It's going to seem very odd. Tamaki, you see Taisho is moving in an almost dreamlike quality towards the fire elemental.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to move towards the fire elemental, and he's almost reaching out to him. He's almost reaching out to him in a way that is
Yeah.
desiring to touch and experience the fire that is there in front of him.
All right.
Like a moth to a flame. Right.
So, as
like moth to a flame, yeah.
as Taisho, our orcish barbarian, leaves the burnt house and begins to head towards the creature enwrapped in fire, his hand stretched out, as described, like a moth to the flame, I would like to take a moment to welcome the raiders from Robert Hartley GM's channel. Welcome everyone. Hi, how you guys doing? I hope you guys had a great stream. We are amidst some stuff. Some stuff's happening. Okay, let's. I'm gonna take a moment because I feel like this like right now we are in an epic scene. So I want to dial us back, wind us down a little, recollect, and then recap what's happening real quick. Long story short, welcome everyone to this game. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. I'm pretty sure you know who I am right by now. We are playing the Ruby Phoenix, which is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game of my own making. These are my wonderful Patreons. Rick, who plays Liu, the Drunken Monk Tengu. Sean, who plays Kaito, the Kitsune Water Sorceress. Captain Malik, who plays Taisho, the Oni Barbarian, and Neil, who plays Tamaki, the Elven Investigator. Now, our group of heroes have been on a quest to go and find and seek out 5 elemental masters to learn martial arts so that they may return to the city of Goka and defeat an evil underworld boss known as the Oni Daimyo, who is Taisho's previous employer. Upon route, they came across a woman who I will now show on screen here. So let me just... Nope, I need that. There we go. All right. This woman here, whose name is Okoye. She was a werewolf who attacked the group because her village had recently been attacked by unknown assailants. Agreeing to help her find the amulet that allows her people to actually exist in the forest by a pardon from the shogun, the group has gone to the burnt village to try and find it, only to find the assailants still there. A group of Tengu ninjas who had begun assaulting our heroes. Now, not only had they begun an attack, one of them bearing a striking resemblance to Kaito, which was this gentleman here, wielding fire magic instead of water magic, has alluded to some sort of connection to our dear friend Kaito. Meanwhile, Liu has been knocked out by a poison dart, but awoken, having resistance to that poison due to his many years of inebriated alcoholism, has awoken with a rare artifact from a spirit vision to the realm of some sort of drunken tanuki god, whatever, and has now got a magic item. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been to my channel before, you know that I love having my audiences here, but I also love having my audience participate. So our lovely contributor, Ira Janasi, has donated generously, not only for the magic item that Liu enjoys, but for what is currently happening here.
Oh.
So, Ira Janasi has donated a wonderful $50 to the channel, and of course to the event this weekend, so that I could buff the boss fight. The boss fight has upgraded from a fire-based ninja to what is now referred to as a living wildfire. It is a creature of pure elemental flames that has decided that enough is enough, the group needs to die, and has created a wildfire circle that is slowly but surely incinerating everything to a central point. Our group is currently amidst this in the battle, and of course, you came in as Taisho, our barbarian, is now kind of enraptured by the flames. So will they survive? What is going to happen? Well, let's find out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to also participate and donate not only to the adventure to do stuff, but you can also donate, and all donations this week are going towards the fundraiser. So, yay! All right.
Hey.
Is that about it? Are we caught up? Good? Excellent? Fantastic. All right. Back to the scene.
Now time to die.
All right. Now, as Taisho begins to make his way towards the living flames, Kaito, he walks past you. What's your reaction as you see Taisho staring at this creature?
I just kind of hang my head and like, Taisho, we've got to go. We've lost. We need to leave. We're just not strong enough. Just very dejectedly, defeatistly.
All right.
It is so beautiful. Can you not see the flame?
Yes,
feel
and
it.
it's very dangerous and painful.
But Taisho is literally moving towards it,
Oh yeah.
hand outstretched, wanting to touch it.
All right, Kaito, you it's your turn. You kind of grabbed onto his shoulder so far, and I'm happy to give you that as a free action as part of the role play. But
Okay.
you have your 3 actions. What do you want to do?
Well, unfortunately, this might I would like to not do damage with this, but I would like, to use produce water and just splash him with water or something like that to get his attention, snap him out of whatever funk he's in.
All right, that'll come with no problem as you pop open the lid to your water and you splash Taisho in the back of the head. There's this cold chill that runs down the back of your neck. If Taisho's anything like me, that'll make you pretty mad. But yeah, you're now sopping wet.
Oh yeah. He is going to round on his turn. He'll round on Kaito and give him the most.
No, you can do it now. This is a roleplay scene. It's all yours. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, go.
He'll round on Kaito, and Kaito, you've never seen this from Taisho before because we have only been together for so long. But the look of anger and viciousness that you get from him is. It's almost as though that there is an inner fire with him that wants to come out and attack you.
Well,
Oh.
how do I respond, with kindness or with intimidation in turn? You know what? He responds to force. So, yeah, I'm actually going to return the gesture. As a water sorcerer, you can actually get a boost to intimidation by like having like water and stuff like that like flare up around you and stuff like that.
All right. Let's
And,
make the.
yeah.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna do an opposed intimidation check as the two of you stand off with one another. The fire elemental behind you is like, do I mean nothing to you?
Oh, the fire angel means everything to Taisho right now. Everything to Taisho. So that's why he's so pissed off.
All right, what's our intimidation checks? Let's make them.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see how I can give myself that +1.
Oh, if you go to modifier down below,
Yeah, bottom left. You can just give yourself a +1 on that.
if you just
I'm
click
guessing
it,
that-
the one.
Oh, you need to roll it in chat. Don't roll it on each other.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that I can't use my physical strength. This is not. I'm not being physically menacing.
No, I'd say you're being pretty physically menacing.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would
Okay, then I get a
definitely say
+1 as well.
All right, there you go.
that. Crap.
All right, that's a 24. That's a reasonable roll. That is a very reasonable
Yeah,
roll.
Kaido can be scary when he wants to be.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
He's like, oh no.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we'll be able to do this, to be honest.
Here's a
Oh my God.
Oh my God! What? It is a stalemate. An absolute stalemate. All right. The two of you do not budge. You are both equally as terrifying. You both get that kind of. There is actually a moment here where, as you look at each other, and you look at the fires that are encroaching upon you, there is a moment of actual respect between the two of you. That neither had backed down. That neither had been able to intimidate the other. And as you do, the fires are now so hot and so sweltering that you're starting to choke. The wildfire takes its turn. As it does so, it stretches its arms out, and its eyes flare. It then begins to launch several motes of fire in random directions. I'm just gonna move that back where it was. There we go. Alright, so it's gonna launch them just kind of at the old workshop, the main house, and then at one of you guys. So I'm gonna go with odds and evens just to kind of decide who. So odds, Kaito, evens is going to be Taisho. Odds!
Of course.
That is unfortunate for you.
I actually kind of wanted it to be me, but. Oh well.
Alright, so Kaito. That is a
Shit.
critical hit. Look, I did say that this was a boss buff.
Well, and the boss did hate me in particular, so.
There is an explosion of fire that comes from where Kaito is. Now, keeping in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, you do not go into negative hit points. You simply gain the dying condition. Every time you take damage, you gain another dying condition. At the end of every turn, you have a recovery chance in order to reduce your dying status. Once your dying status is 0, you then become wounded and are now recovered. So that is how dying and death works. However, if you get to dying 4, your character is dead. So, Kaito, you are now the proud owner of dying 1.
Oh yeah, I don't have any doom on me again. Good.
All right, but like I said, the rest of the action, it is spent just blasting multiple ranges. Okoye is going to continue searching. She is in tears looking for the object. She's trying her hardest to try and find it. She says, I know it's here somewhere. I know it's here. She can't find it. She is forlorn. Tamaki, our investigator. What do you do?
Yelling over to Taisho, get Kaito out of here. Get yourself to the well. And then I'm going to run over to Okoye,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm just going to kind of. What do I say to her? I just kind of pull her towards, and I just kind of trying to snap her on. I say, "You need to get out of here. That thing isn't as important as your own life.
It's more important. It's more important than my own life. My people
get
will
you
be
another
wiped
one.
out without it.
You will be wiped out as well. Now, if you survive, this, you can continue your people's life.
No, I can't. We'll be hunted to extinction. Do you want to understand this?
Not with us protecting you.
I don't want to be protected. I want to protect my clan and my people.
Fine.
If you need to. What she?
I
Yeah,
let her go and I leave.
he tells you to leave. All right. As the investigator, the one who's probably the most skilled at searching for stuff, leaves the area.
Fine, one more time.
Are you sure you want to leave? Sorry, Mr. Yeah. Neil, you are playing an
I-
investigator class.
I know.
Literally the most skilled individual to search for stuff. You can leave. I'm just like,
Oh.
you got powers and abilities and stuff.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So it was an action to move towards her. So I'm going to
Free action to
stand
talk.
Up. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Very stuck. Standing up. I'm going to use detect magic because she said it had a charm to it, like it had a protection on it.
Looking over by
Boys, no magic. We did that last session.
yeah, you know that there's no magic.
All right.
It's protective in the fact of what it means.
Correct.
What it stands for.
Okay. Well, you said it was made of metal, so there's a bunch of fire going around. I'm gonna look for anything shiny in the house.
Make a perception check.
Do I get a +1 for the lead?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Sweet.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You actually pursued that as a lead.
That is a 26.
With the 26, very clear to you, rolled into the side of one of the corners where what looks to have been a table knocked down and rendered into splinters is a small smoldering fire with embers burning, and from within those embers something burns a lot hotter. Something is brightly shining in and amongst the flame there. You look closely. It is a very intricate and ornate amulet with the symbol of the moon upon it.
Alright, I'm going to run over to it and attempt to grab it from the fire and then kind of toss it toward her. I mean, I can't. I'm gonna take damage. This might. Oh.
You take 2 damage.
Okay, I'm at
It's like
2.
the Nazi in Raiders of the Lost Ark. You're gonna get like imprinted on your hand.
Oh, yeah, basically. All right, hold up. I need to remind. No, actually, no. That's fine. Yes, you've burnt your hands. You as you do so, you can see you have it. And what are you going to do with it?
I return to her, and I just show it in her face.
She grabs it and she just clutches it close to her chest. She looks at you, like her eyes, like still kind of welled with tears. She's trying to say thank you, but it's like her, like nothing's coming out. She is grateful. She's just like it's like just so emotional right now.
And then, if I take fire damage from the wall of fire, I'm going down. So.
Liu, you know a way out. I mean, would you? I mean, you mean it's up to you if you want to share that information.
What, you mean down the well?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's already said that they're heading towards the well. I figured they're probably en route.
Oh, yeah,
Tamaki's
that's-
already heading to the well, so...
Oh yeah, fair enough. All right.
The fire's not immediately there, and Liu's a bit worried about the fact there's 2 ninjas waiting for him at the bottom of the well, so I'm gonna try and sort of lever off one of the top stones.
You watch as while this is all burning, you grabbed onto a rock and you just like, and then you hear this. Nope. Now, when you hear that, it is very clear it's not water it's landed in.
Ooh.
That could be very good or very bad.
Is that... Oh, it's like a mud sound?
Yeah, I'd say mud is a very close approximation.
Oh.
Okay. Everyone, over here. There's a channel or something down there.
All right. I think we're gonna move out of initiative unless you guys are gonna do something to the wildfire. I'm gonna move us out and onto. No, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the fire there. That's gonna be fine. All right. Out here.
The whole forest that's gonna burn down. It's fine.
Yes. All right. You quickly make your way, gathering each other up, and even Hatsune, her and Bo have managed to make it here as well. You stand along the outer rim of the well, looking down. The fires are now starting to enclose as the elemental energies of this creature start to twist and pull the flames inwards. As you get over, you can kind of look down. I need everyone to make me a perception check. Anyone who no, everyone, including yourself, because I presume that during this period of time you've been brought back to consciousness, unless they're going to let you bleed out and die. Hands up to letting him bleed out and die. Nope. Good. Excellent. You're on 1 hit point. Yeah. So yes, you are, however, severely burnt and injured. But yes, perception checks for everyone, please. Nice.
Oh, now I roll well.
So anyone who gets 15, or over can make a nature check.
Ooh. 18.
All right. With an 18, you know that underneath the well. Nice. Underneath the well is definitely not water. You recognize it as tar.
Uh.
Well, it could have been worse. Could have been oil.
Now, both Liu and Kaito, as you look down the well, you notice that there is actually a layer of tar at the bottom, but also just before the tar level, about 5 foot up, there are 2 tunnels on either side that dig into the ground and lead away. That is likely where the ninjas had gone.
What is this place? They have escape tunnels in the well?
Okoye says, no, those are just where the well basin had run off. This is during the summer season, which is why everything's so dry and burning. During the rainy season, water comes in from those inlets and rises the well level.
Question:
Out
How
at a
big is the
channel or a
well?
river?
Yeah.
How wide is it?
How wide is it? It's pretty wide. It's about maybe like 7 foot wide.
Okay, so Bo could fit in there.
Yeah, he could squeeze through there. Not happily, but
Oh,
he could.
yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
was gonna
you
say
will
Bo
just
still here.
jump in and sort of wrap an arm around the rope and slide down towards the entrance. He's got
after.
dancing leaf ability, so there's no risk of any falling damage. He just slides down.
All right, you grab hold of the rope and you begin to slide down. As you do, you can hear the as the strut that holds the rope just seems to hold your weight. You swing back and forth. There is no sign of the ninjas on either side, but you manage to pull yourself out into one of the ledges, and it is secure and safe. You look down, you can see the bottom of the rope is now like drenched in like kind of that tar oil kind of stuff.
Hurry, guys! We want to be well away from this before the fire gets here.
All right.
Well,
Now, unless
will go and
unless you have special abilities, I need an athletics check or an acrobatics check for you to climb down the rope here.
Taisha would be the last one to climb down because he's not happy about the fact that he has to leave, but also he knows what's going to happen if he doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, you're watching this as long as you can. The flames have now created that dome. There is no sky. It is fire everywhere. It is just this bright glowing light, this warmth that hits your very bones. Even some of your arm hair has singed off from how hot it is right now.
You said athletics?
This is beautiful to Taisha.
Athletics or acrobatics, either or, whichever you choose.
Oh hell yeah!
All right.
Yeah. 23.
Tamaki, you climb down with no issue.
I'm gonna try and catch.
Kaito and Taisho, you both also make it down. Lastly, Okoye.
Nice.
Whoosh!
She does it with
Jeez.
style.
She doesn't even use the rope. She just uses her claws and just scrapes down the sides of the well.
Oh.
As this
The
happens,
sound that would make would be not pleasant.
as this happens, the flames lick up once more, ensnaring and enwrapping around the well, and suddenly, an explosion of fire as the oil lights and careens into the sky. The tunnel behind you collapses. And that is where we're going to end today's session. As you have successfully managed to escape our dire situation, you have managed to escape the farm, you have managed to recover the amulet, and more importantly, you've learned more about these mysterious enemies who have begun to attack and assault you. So, oh my god, that was so cool. I love that. Did you guys have fun with that?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That's cool. I loved it.
And we didn't lose, we just merely failed to win.
Well, I mean, you didn't fail to win. Keeping in mind, your objective was to find the
find the
amulet.
amulet.
That was the only objective.
That's actually a good point.
You know,
That's a
and
good point.
yeah, I'd say that's a win, right? You weren't supposed to fight these guys or kill these guys, you know.
Moral
But
victory.
Crazy.
yeah, and Tamaki also has this this secret that he's playing with now, little secret Tamaki thing as well. Also, Avarian CA, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Unfortunately, we're just wrapping up for the day. But you know what? Stick around. We'll do it. We'll do a recap. We'll do a plug. And just because now I wasn't gonna do this originally, but because Avarian CA has shown up, and I love Avarian. Like seriously, one of my favorite people in the whole world. Avarian, I'm going to show you a sneak peek at what we are going to be planning on Sunday. I wasn't going to show this, but now I am, because I feel like you and your raiders who have come in here along with Rob's raiders deserve a little something, a little special something for hanging out with us and, you know, being here for so long. So thank you. So after we do favorite moments, we're going to do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, when we reach the end of every session, we like to go around, give each other compliments, and take a moment to reflect upon the most memorable scenes from today's session. So that is what I'm going to ask my players to do, starting, of course, with Neil. Neil, what was your most memorable moment from today's session?
Definitely when well, first off, all the donations for all the like epicness stuff. That was amazing.
Indeed.
So like when Liu fell unconscious and reawoken with the item, and then also the boss fight. Those were like really amazing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I could not agree more.
The fact that the three of us almost died, and like two fell unconscious, one is almost unconscious, and Taisho almost walked into the fire. So it's like, that was pretty intense.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm super keen to find out what was happening with Taicho in that. That was very cool. But I was worried. I was like, oh my god, I have no idea where Captain Malik's going with this. I mean, yeah. So yeah, no, lots of drama, lots of cool stuff. And yeah, you know what? Like I said, the thing about my channel, especially, is, you know, if you're playing a role-playing game, you know, traditionally, yeah, you know, you're just there to have fun. But if I'm doing it live on Twitch, I want to make sure that you guys, you in the audience, as well as my players, get to have a good time, you know? So, Ira Janasi, thank you so much for your donations. Not only because they're so generous and they are going to a very, very good cause this weekend, but also because it helps me create and inspire these types of events. And yeah, there are some times where the players are going to get on the rough side of it, but there are also things that I'm going to give them in order to give them an advantage. Like, for example, the thing with Liu. I mean, I appreciate that we got Liu a magic item now, which is cool. But, you know, like, for example, I won't, you know, dump something heavy on them without giving them a way to defend themselves. So that's important to know as well. But I appreciate the fact that you dug deep and you helped out. So yay. Taisho, or should I say Captain Malik, what was your most memorable moment for today?
Oh, jeez. Where do I start?
Can I say I
what?
loved the back and forth between you and that ninja. That was hilarious. like the oh, come here, you, you know, that was
The Benny Hill theme music playing.
Yeah.
It's the Benny Hill is all the race there.
Taisho was the monkey and the ninja was the weasel.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there was so many moments in there which I absolutely loved. I had a question for you, Michael. Did you take inspiration from Monty Python for that drunk monk in that scene with Liu?
Actually, no. Okay, so
The coconut.
so hold on. I'm gonna play an audio clip. I know I shouldn't play it. And I'm gonna promote this person because this person's amazing, right? So this is a comedian from Australia who actually used to do like children's television. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, this is a good one. Who decides imperial measurements? Right? Okay. Oh, that's an ad. Okay, hold on. Give it a second. All right. So this guy is called Jimmy Rees. Let me just. I'm gonna also post the link to this video. But Jimmy Rees was absolutely the inspiration for this. All right.
Today we're deciding how long something is. Wonderful, Jason! Okay, let's start small. Line up some barley corn. What, but won't they all be different sizes? Do I even have to say it, Jason? Say what? Shut up, Jason! Alright, fine, line up barley corn. How many? 3. Right, 3, and what's that called? An inch! 3 barley corn is an inch. If we put some inches together, we should call that something. Okay, Jason? How about a nice round number, like 10? 12. 12. Yes. Okay, and what do we call that? Well, Jason, 12 inches is about the size of my foot. Ha! Yeah, so... Call it a foot, Jason! A foot!
All right, so yeah, like I said, that guy's name's Jimmy Rees, and that was the inspiration. The slurping sound you hear is him with like it's like a martini glass with water, and he just keeps slurping away at it as he's like just ranting. So yeah, he was that's why he had those little shut up moments with Liu and stuff like that.
The voice and everything you were saying was just absolutely reminiscent of the guy at the bridge from the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
It just reminded me so much, and that's why I had to disappear off screen because I was giggling like hell.
Yes,
I'm happy that I was muted because I was
well, I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I mean, like little moments like that. Like just because your character is unconscious doesn't mean they need to not roleplay. You know. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm glad you quite liked that one.
The other moment that I just really loved is just that standoff between Kaito and Taisho. Wow,
that
was the intent.
That was so cool. That was awesome.
That was cool.
That was very cool. I couldn't agree more. I think that was a very proud moment where like the two of them like didn't move an inch, and it was great, absolutely great. Kaito. It's a champagne glass. Sorry, I didn't realize. Yes, champagne glass. It's just one of those like roundy kind of
the flute.
Yeah, look, go subscribe. Seriously, like his commentary. Meanwhile, in Australia, is hilarious and very depressing as to how accurate it is because it's so funny, but it's actually what's happening. Like he does like these little sketches of you know what we're going to do during lockdown? We're going to go stripping into the middle of the forest. What's up? And you know, then he just has him chasing people, and it's really funny because it's a deer chasing some naked people, but then that actually happened during lockdown. Some absolute dickheads went like nude sunbathing and got chased off by a deer. So it's really funny. It's really funny, but it's actually happening. Even
Australia has their own Florida.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, Meanwhile in Australia, definitely go check out the Meanwhile in Australia series. Like me and I honestly I can't even. It's All right. Sorry, Kaito. I apologize. I'm interrupting. I don't even know why I'm promoting this so much. I love the guy. He's great. All right.
I subscribed to them now. So
nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say, my favorite part was that stare off that Kaito and Taisho had, because it's like, it's the first time that Kaito like really got like actually serious, like, and I like even more that we tied too. It's like, like it's like they're equally matched when it comes to trying to scare each other. But like even though it was anger, it was still born of helping Taisho. So it's like It's like he used that skill for, for his
For
friend.
good.
I'll say friend.
Mm,
We're getting there.
At
Get
least
it there.
Kaito will consider that.
we definitely say Taisho is impressed, and does have a bit more respect for you at least. For Kaito.
Can't fight, but it can be scary.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely love how these relationships are building out. I mean, we're like in episode 5, 6, something like that. And you guys have come a long way. It's just absolutely wonderful to see the growth that's happening here.
I really like Kaito's arc so far.
Liu?
Given that I had a whole cutscene to myself, that was pretty fun. But I'd have to say, yeah, it was the stare down, and just the fact that the living wildfire is right there. And they're completely ignoring him in order to stare each other down. I love that. That was great. And also, I know this point was raised last time, but just as that kind of meta thing of saying all of this is down to a couple of plot twists, and yet at the end of the day, we have Tamaki, who has a piece of cloth with his family's badge on it. Kaito, who's come across his fiery antithesis. We learned an amazing amount of stuff about Taisho. He was a fire elemental before. Where did that come from? That was great. So there's just a pile of stuff happening from, two people who had the generosity to donate boss battles, and then your ability to make stuff up on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, the cool thing is that I think the interesting thing is that a lot of people get to see the modular Michael, which is like when I play a pre-written adventure. Running a game like this where it's just improv is my wheelhouse. It's where I excel. I love it because it kind of goes places. But the thing is I've been taught recently that you can't just say let's play indefinitely forever. So I don't do these very often, but I'm glad that I did for this. Mostly because one, I didn't want to run a game that was just going to be let's go through an adventure module for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, because I don't know enough about the rules, and I know that reading them will just blow straight over my head. So this was a good way for me to also learn, as well as through you guys, learn how to actually run this game. And secondly is I can't take all the credit, as obviously, as I mentioned, most of these ideas are sparked by my wonderful audience. And yeah, I mean, sure, I turn it into a wildfire. but it's a collaboration thing. It's you guys, it's them, it's me, it's all of us, and I'm so grateful that we get to do this. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, special surprise. Now we are going to go and raid someone, but before we do, we are going to go and see some awesome little sneak preview. But I haven't queued up my person who I'm going to raid. So let me just do that real quick so that I can do that while we're watching the thing. So here we go. Who are we going to go and raid? Who's doing stuff right now? Who is out and about? We have the Watcher is doing things. Who else is doing stuff? Legend of Avantris. I think that's who we're going to go and raid. We're going to go and raid the Legend of Avantris guys, because they're good friends. We often roleplay with them here and there. Come on. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I have to go. I'm going to be running late for work.
No, that's okay. We're going to sign out. So say bye to everyone as we go and watch our special thing, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everyone. Don't miss
Bye,
the
guys.
reveal, because that's going to be cool.
Yes.